Howdy Cancer, how are you doing, my beautiful? I hope you're having a lovely week so far. I'm just here to give you your tarot message for February 2025, my darling. See what what this tarot reading can provide for you today. Maybe you're looking for some food for thought, some perspective, to hear about your career. Maybe there's a person on your mind right now, a relationship that you want to look into, right? If that is the case, if I have my life together, Cancer, you can look down below, and I should have a timestamp put down for if you want to check out the social aspect of that. But yeah, I want to just jump right into your tarot reading here for, more so just general guidance, career, perhaps, if it's relevant, any type of message that perhaps your spirit guides want to bring forward to me right now. Let's just get into that, right? Because not everyone cares about the social life, friend, right? If you care about it, you'll see where the timestamp is. But let's get into this here, friend. And thank you for trusting me to read your tarot cards, Cancer. I hope you're having a lovely week so far. So we are starting out with that Ace of Swords coming in here, starting out pretty strong here, Cancer. Seven of Wands. So right off the bat here, Cancer, I don't care who it might upset or who it might piss off, do it anyways. That's the first thing that comes to my mind when I pull these two cards, is like, I don't care who it's going to piss off, who it's going to inconvenience, do it anyways. Make sure you're not having your people-pleasing aspect, if that is a part of yourself that comes in. Make sure your people-pleasing aspect does not make any type of decision for you right now. This is the time for where you need to be more selfish, Cancer. All right. And the only people that would perceive you as being selfish right now from these actions are people that only want to use you, Cancer. I'm going to say that again, friend, for those in the back that didn't hear me. For the only people that would see the actions of you choosing to do things for yourself as being selfish are people that only want to use you. Because if people actually cared about you, they would see the actions that you're doing and be happy that you're doing it, right? If I tell you, it's like, oh, I'm going to take the weekend off from posting YouTube videos so I can do some self-care, I'm hoping you would say, it's like, okay, that's good for you, Velca, because you'll be able to come back more refreshed, yada, yada, yada. Whereas the person who doesn't see me as a person, just sees me as a tarot reader and that wants to give them tarot readings, they'll be mad at me because they want more tarot readings from me. You see where I'm going with that example there? So apply this to yourself. What is going on? Like, what are you, I don't want to say you're holding yourself back from it. I think it's something that has started in your mind there. But like, what is it? Like, what are you... Let's not say afraid, Cancer, because I feel like that gives the outside too much power. Like, what are you hesitant towards taking action on because of like how it would come off towards other people? Obviously, let's use some discretion, Cancer. If you're doing something crazy like robbing a bank, like, don't be using this tarot reading for... Come on. But, like, if this is more so, let's explore this a little bit more. We'll delve right into it. Knight of Cups coming in here, as well as the Eight of Cups coming in here. So right off the bat, I feel like this speaks on a couple different parts, and we're going to firstly talk about the emotional part here, because I think for some of you Cancers, you need to be laying some strong boundaries in regards to people in your life, right? I think there's certain people in your life that are just not measuring up to where you would like them to be, Cancer. And so, like, it's like you want to say something to them, but then you're just like, well, I don't want to upset them, I don't want to piss them off, right? And I don't know, I feel like I'm connecting to a Cancer that it's like you would rather take the inconvenience on yourself rather than vocalizing it to certain people, because it's more, you would rather be uncomfortable than dealing with them being inconvenienced and whining. You ever had those people in your life where it's just like you would rather be uncomfortable because the moment it inconveniences somebody else, like they act like the world's coming to an end? That's the type of people I feel like you've been dealing with, Cancer. And it's like, don't be afraid of coming off as a bitch, all right? You need to lay down the law with certain people, all right? Four of Wands comes in here more so just from your spirit guide's perspective here, Cancer. And I know I'm just spending this entire time gassing you up at this point, but like from your spirit guide's perspective, Cancer, you're doing everything that you need to be doing. You're on the exact path that you need to be walking, the actions you're taking. There's nothing I can really critique you on there. Like, you're doing the right thing. Temperance energy in the back of the deck. What's going on for you right now, Cancer, is that you're not acknowledging where the lesson is that your spiritual team is trying to teach you right now, right? Because, or maybe you're not acknowledging it. Maybe it's not that you're not acknowledging it, but you're not really understanding like how the lesson is exactly meant to be coming in. Because it's like, I feel like, on some hand, you're being pushed to taking some type of action for yourself. And I think that it's aligned for you, but I think you might be in this place where you're a little bit confused on like how you exactly execute that without it inconveniencing or upsetting, rocking the boat too much. And that's part of the process, Cancer. Your spiritual team is wanting you to be emotionally triggered in some way, because by you being emotionally triggered by something, that's going to be what forces you to walk away from something and say, is like, hey, you're not good enough for me. Even if the thing that's not good enough for you is like a job, for example, right? Now, obviously, you don't want to quit a job before you have another job to replace it. Almost called you Scorpio, Cancer. But you know where I'm going with this here. Like, the feelings that you're having right now, it's normal, but you're meant to be working through them, right? You're meant to be still taking the actions that you were going to anyways, while having those like emotional burdens, right? Even if you feel bad, you still are meant to be vocalizing your boundaries towards that person, even though inside, you know, you're cringing because you don't want to say it. You see what I'm saying there? Like, you're not meant to try to avoid it or try to solve it. Like, you're meant to be in that feeling with whatever decision this is. You can let me know in the comments, Cancer. But like, with that crappy feeling, but still committing to that Ace of Swords. You see where I'm going with this here? That's where I feel like it's going on here for you, Cancer. I know I jumped in here and we just already started really swinging here, honey. But that's just, I feel like that's what you need to hear. It's just like, so what? Like, if they're gonna be upset, so what? You're more important. So what can we be expecting here for you, Cancer? What's coming down the pipeline for you? Page of Swords with the Five of Cups. Cancer, make sure people don't distract you. I don't know if this is like something that someone's trying to intentionally do towards you, but I feel like you might be dealing with some communication in the near future where it's like they come at you and it's like they're coming at you not even from trying to just like talk to you. It's like they're coming at you to try to create a problem or to try to like distract you. So this could easily be like somebody where it's like, you know, maybe you have like that one aggravating family member or sibling where like they just like anytime that they communicate with you, it's like they are just trying to pick a fight. Again, like, I don't know why, but I feel like there's just this consistent message where it's just like, you just need to disengage from these types of people. Who are you around right now, Cancer, that has this type of effect on you? Like, you have some crappy people around you, Cancer. You deserve some better people around you. I do feel like part of the reason why your spiritual team is being probably a little bit more dismissive towards these folks in your life right now is because of what is coming down the pipeline for you. Because what's coming down the pipeline is coming pretty quickly. Page of Wands as well as the Chariot energy. Let's expand on this Page of Wands a little bit. But essentially here, what we know right off the bat is some type of new opportunity. Something's coming down the pipeline that's going to be... It could represent like a sense of like a new job opportunity. It can represent like a new project. It can be a lot of things. 10 of Pentacles. So we're talking more so about money and the home life. 4 of Swords. What's coming down the pipeline here for you, Cancer, is a lot more financial stability. And not just financial stability, I feel like just like general stability in your life. That's where this opportunity is going to be blessing you. So I'm really going to be saying like maybe if like put out applications out recently, maybe you have, let's do one on that Chariot, the Fool. Cancer, if you've had like any type of like newer project that you've been dabbling into, spend more time on it. Take the time that you would have spent on these people that you just really are not worth your time right now, and apply that towards whatever that is. Because I'm being shown like, you know, someone that has like a bunch of different art supplies from different times in their life when they wanted to explore painting and then sculpting and then oil pastels. Like, they have all these art supplies in their closet collecting dust. I think there's something that's been collecting dust, Scorpio. Why am I wanting to call you Scorpio? I think there's something that's collecting dust, Cancer, that it's just because I read for Scorpio just beforehand. That's probably why. That's collecting dust, Cancer, that I think something that's collecting dust needs to have its moment, because the moment it has a little bit of investment into it, whether it's time, resources, whatever, it's going to be something that is extremely solid. So whether that's a project, whether it's a job, whether like there's something here, friend. All right, there's something here that you need to make more time for that I feel like people are currently robbing you of, and they don't deserve it. Or you don't deserve it, right? They don't deserve your time, and you don't deserve their treatment. That's basically what I'm trying to say here, Cancer. But I do feel like this is something that's a little bit more familiar to you. Again, like, is there something that, some type of project, something that you kind of been putting off, that you haven't been able to have the time for because maybe you just have been so emotionally drained because of certain people there, or, you know, being worried about being, you know, being the people pleaser? You know, what is that to you, Cancer? I'm curious. Anyways, my darling, let's get into your social life now. Think about the person that you want me to be connecting to, and I will see if I'm able to connect to the person that's on your mind. Obviously, this is not going to be for every single Cancer that's taking in this tarot reading, right? Because we are all dealing with different types of people in our lives. So I will try my best to be as specific as possible about what this person means to you, and if it aligns, fabulous. So we have that Temperance energy. We're already dealing with somebody that you've been extremely patient towards. Four of Cups, Page of Swords coming in here, as well as the Seven of Swords back at the deck here, the Nine of Swords. So this is definitely someone you care about, obviously. This is someone that you care about, and I feel as if you met them at a different time in their life, Cancer, you would enjoy their company so much. Like, I don't know why, but I'm being shown like the dynamic, and this doesn't have to even be specific, but it's like somebody that, it's like, I don't even think this is like your therapist, for example, but that's what comes to my mind, Cancer. It's like having like a therapist where if you met them outside of the therapy room, you would have been really good friends with them. And I feel like that's the type of energy that you have with this person, where it's like, if you met them under a different circumstance, you two would be so compatible with one another. And I feel like you feel that so strongly, and you are so patient with them because it's like there's something that's going on in their life that like makes it hard for them to be available towards you, right? It's like, oh, this person's going through a hard time right now. They have some adjustments going on in their life. You know, once they get that figured out, maybe they will, you know, start taking more action or communicate with you more. Because I feel like this is somebody that you would like them to be either more communicative with you or just more assertive with their actions towards you. So what are their thoughts towards you? Let's take a look here. Queen of Wands. They respect you quite a bit, Cancer. Seeing you as that, if they see you as that Queen of Wands, Cancer, they see you as somebody that is very adventurous, someone that, very specific, but it's like they really enjoy trying to figure you out. Or they may not enjoy trying to figure you out. They just can't simply quite figure you out, where it's like they can't like put you into like a box, you know, where, I don't know. Eight of Pentacles coming in there. The Death coming in, as well as the Eight of Wands. So, Cancer. This is going to be one of those rare few times, Ace of Swords in the back of the deck. Yeah, this is going to be one of the rare times, I would say, Cancer, that I would still be a little bit patient with them. Be patient with this person here, and you will eventually see some action from them. You are right in your intuition when it comes to like, part of like what they have going on in their life is like a big responsibility for like why they're acting the way that they're acting towards you. Not excusing the behavior entirely, right? But it helps you to not internalize things, right? So if you're dealing with somebody that, you know, I can make a million different examples here. Just ride this out for like a couple more weeks here, because this Ace of Wands symbolizes to me like things are being wrapped up in their personal life here, to where they're able to put more time into investing into you, because they do care about you. It's just they have a lot going on in their life, and I feel like they just don't really, you know, there could be a million reasons as to why, you know, whether they don't know how to manage their time properly, or maybe they just, you know, they're too frazzled by the time that when they want to talk to you. You know, Chariot energy, yeah. Be patient with this, whoever this is to you, whether this is a potential romantic interest, whether it's a family member. This is one of those rare times that I would say, like, you know, ride this out for a little bit more, all right? You're not crazy for how you're perceiving them currently. This is definitely somebody, once things start wrapping up for them, and it's going to rather quickly, you're going to see a lot more action from them. You probably will even be, I would go as far as to say, receiving like something in specifics, like you're about to like receive like a type of invitation from them of like, because I'm being shown like you like something for like a weekend getaway, like going out fishing with them for a weekend, or going out hiking or camping with them for a weekend, or something like that. They're going to be inviting you to do something, some type of activity that will really mark the how like things have changed or shifted in that person's life, to where they're showing to you that they're able to be more available. Maybe it's just going to be a sense of where they take action and like go out of their way and be like, hey, can we just like talk on the phone for a little bit or something. They're going to be doing something that tries to secure the connection between the two of you a little bit more. So be patient with it just for a little bit longer, friend. I promise you it's not going to be for, you're not wasting your time, biding your time with this person, waiting for them to figure things out. All right. So I hope this helps, my beautiful Cancer. I hope this gave you some food for thought, some perspective to be thinking about as you go out throughout the rest of this February month. And if you want to book a private tarot reading with me, you can through the link down below. It's just my website is SimplyVelca.com if you want to check that out. And I will connect to you sometime in the near future, my beautiful Cancer. All right.